Okay.
Hey guys, we're back. I'm looking extra fly today because I've got like a crap ton of homework to do, and my kids and my family's in town, and then someone just crashed something behind me, Jesus. My kids start speech therapy tomorrow, and then I go back to work tomorrow. And there's something else too. I can't even think of it. See, there's so much. I can't even remember it all. So
you're a busy mama.
Man, my life went from like I had nothing to do, and then it was like now I have to be so on my time management. It's not even funny.
It went from having freedom and time freedom to I don't even know what's going on.
This fly is driving me nuts right now. Anyway, Miss Karen, how was your 40th birthday?
It was amazing. It was surprises all weekend long. I'm feeling freaking great. I needed that. I needed that celebration and just to breathe for a second and just be happy and be in the moment. So thank you for asking me.
Yeah, I feel like, because if you guys haven't put together, we took the summer off because it's really hard to try and navigate the episodes with all the kids home and everything else. So we were just like, well, let's do this in like seasons, like season 1, season 2, and we'll take the summers off, like just so that it's easier for both of us and we're not trying to cram in episodes with kids running around in the background and stuff,
Right.
And I feel like summer hit and all of a sudden everything went cray for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. It did. It like freaking exploded.
You've had your personal stuff going on. I've had I started school.
Am I still on there? Did I go away?
There you are.
Okay.
You just froze with a smile for a second, then you're back.
Okay, cool.
I just feel like May, June hit and it was like it went cray.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. We'll have some good episodes coming up, especially Miss Karen is really excited to talk about narcissism because she's been dealing with some shit lately.
Yeah, we've got a lot of topics. You guys, like I think I sent you like 10. I just exploded with like ideas and topics, and I cannot wait to get these out and spread some awareness and educate, have some laughs, have some fun, and do the damn thing.
It's been crazy because it's like, no, I don't know how much I buy into and I want to do an episode on this too, like, crystals and all that kind of stuff. Mantras and all that, I buy into some of it and some of it I don't know. But I really feel like this last few months has been like, what was that? It was like Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde, yeah.
And it was such a period of like growth and a lot of learning, and a lot of learning isn't always the most fun. Sometimes learning sucks.
Yeah.
But I feel like we both did a lot of it the last couple of months. And I actually I had a friend hit me up because we hadn't done any episodes in a while. She was like, "Are you and Karen fighting?" I was like,
"Oh no!"
Like, no. We've just been busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool though. I mean, she missed our episodes and was checking in.
I was like, no. I was like, it would take a lot more than that for me to be like, screw you, Karen.
Yeah. No, man. It was like every time I wanted to, but like literally, if you've been watching and you know us, then you know that we have twins and I'm a full-time single mom. And so life is crazy. And then, taking care of my mom and getting her to her appointments, and then my own situations that are going on with life. And so the business, and it was crazy to try to pick a time Because, well, and our times just didn't jive. Like, I'm like, all right, we want to do this. It's going to be early morning for me before these kids wake up. But like your schedules and my schedule just didn't work out very great. So
yeah, I'm on graveyard and Karen's in the morning. So it's just one of those things we have to really, and especially with, you know, with kids and then with the business and my law school and everything else. I'm just, like I said, it's a lot of time management on my part. Like I'm really having to be like, okay, from this time to this time, da, da, da. And I'm usually pretty good at it. But like this week for me has just been one of those weeks because of like I have family in town and stuff. And it's just been like, and I'm just starting this. I hear my kids. I'm just starting this new job. So it's like this week for me was just kind of cray. And I'm like, okay, next week I got this.
Right. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Like we have to like, yeah, we got to get this. We just got to get back in the flow and back in the funk. And that's it really. Yeah. Just time management, which can be difficult sometimes, and, you know, hold ourselves accountable pretty much. You know
who I was thinking about the other day that I haven't talked to in a while? Not that, see, you guys are, and if you watch, you already know our brains go everywhere and we talk about 15.
Well, plus we haven't even talked to each other that much. So yeah, go ahead. We haven't caught up with life.
It's been so busy. It's insane. But you know, that is adult friendships to a T. Like you can go a month without talking to each other sometimes. And then I think a good friendship is where you can still just pick it back up like there's been no time. And being able to respect the fact that sometimes time just shit gets away from you and you're like, my bad.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that too, like, well, we've been friends, you know, it's not like we grew up and we had this like long, huge friendship, but the fact that we can understand and meet each other where we're at, that's what friendship is.
Yeah. But I was thinking about Mr. Brian because I haven't seen him in like weeks. He hasn't posted anything. And then, what's her name left the group chat the other day. And I was like, is everyone okay?
Yeah. So like I messaged him myself because he's usually pretty on it, like, you know, supports me and like likes my posts, and, you know, we message outside of like the group chat and stuff too. So I'm like, where did he go? Like, what's been going on? I wanted to ask Jenna that the other day. But then he messaged and I was like, yeah, I was wondering what happened, you know, like what happened? Because that was somebody who I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, he hasn't posted in a minute. And I was like, are you all right, Brian? Do I need to check on you?
We got to check in. Yeah, check in on your friends. Let that be about this episode, man. Like, check in on your people. Okay. See if they're all right, because times are hard AF right now and life is hard and it gets hard, and man, please do check. I'm gonna turn my wipers on. Sorry. It's like crazy. I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but check in on your friends. If there's somebody who you haven't heard from in a while, or you like that, like Brian. Yeah. Like I was thinking the same thing. Like I was like, is he good? Like what happened to him?
Well, and then social media is such a highlight reel that you got to remember that just because someone is posting a bunch of happy pictures online, you know, it doesn't mean that there isn't something going on behind the scenes.
Right. Because not everybody's vulnerable and people carry shame. I try to be real with what's going on. When life is freaking hard, it's hard. And you don't have to tell everybody everything, but we see all the time where somebody will be smiling like in a picture and then hours later they commit suicide. Trigger warning, sorry. But you know, it happens quite often. And, you know, maybe that should be another one that we talk about too, is like stuff like that. Like it happens a lot more than we know.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking about. I was like, because I know, not that I felt like Brian was in that area, but I was like, I know he's got his kids, and then I know, you know, you've been dealing with your stuff, and I'm like, well, maybe this is just one of those, something's going around, and I just need to, and just trust your instincts. I don't know if maybe we'll do an episode on this, but a friend of mine thinks that I'm clairsentient because
who?
So it's like clairvoyance, you know, like clairvoyance see like the future and stuff like that. Well, a clairsentient is someone who's really in tune with people's emotions and like can sense when people are in trouble, can sense when people need help. And you don't even have to be near the person. It could be someone you don't even know or someone that you just look at and you get a feeling. And that's something I've kind of had my whole life. And I just kind of thought I was weird. But she thinks that I have this gift or whatever. So I guess we'll see. We'll explore that. But but I have had this knack for reaching out to people when they're in trouble. And I don't know if it's just like because I'm observant and I just can tell. I pick up on people's stuff and I can tell when they're posting something or when they haven't posted something, and it means that, you know.
Yeah.
I always thought I was just kind of observant, but.
Well, and I think too, when somebody, especially in this business, when we share so much, and we do like with the business, you know, you have to show up and and we do become vulnerable and we're sharing. And then all of a sudden we stop, you know, why do I have a turning signal on right now? It's pretty kind of easy to pick up on like, well, what's going on, you know? Cause I think there was a couple of days for me, like I didn't have anything. But I also too like to be real and I cannot see out of my window. Just be real. I want like for us to be able to meet and you'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought she would really be like in person instead of like a freaking alien where you're just like, oh, who's this person? This person's not who I thought, like, you know, this is not what I thought it would be like, or she's nothing like her. You know, like you said, people share their highlights, like, and my life is definitely not a freaking highlight reel. And I think that's my goal. Like I was telling Jenna, like moving forward is you don't have to share everything, but just being more freaking real, because a lot of the things that we have been through and we've gone through and that we're going through, somebody else is too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, for sure. It was, I don't know. I wonder, do you believe in all that kind of stuff, like clairvoyance and whatnot? Because I know you're also pretty religious. So I know I actually had this conversation with a friend of mine who's really, really religious. And she was like, I believe there are people who have certain gifts, but I believe it's gifts given to them by God, and to make sure to not delve too deep in it, or you can invite bad stuff in.
What is it that we call it? We call it not premonition. We call it shoot. Oh my gosh, I cannot. It's like right there. Like we call it something else. But when you were talking and you were explaining it, that's what came to my mind was this other thing that I'm trying to. It's going to drive me crazy. We don't have a lot of time, but I'm trying to think. Oh my Lord, I'm going to have to message my friend and like message you, because there's a different word for it, but that's where my brain went when you said that. And I think it's because I'm trying to find the word.
Yeah.
Too fast for my brain right now.
That happens to me all the time. But yeah, guys, we just felt like we needed to check in. We couldn't do a full episode today because like I said, we both have so much going on right now. But starting next week, we'll be back on our routine and our schedule, and life will be. Life isn't slowing down, but
and let y'all know we were here, and this is the intro.
Yeah, welcome to season 2.
Word, I cannot.
With more craziness, we'll have our fun episodes. We definitely have a lot of serious episodes coming up because, like I said, there's been so much going on the last few months, and this is going to be like Karen's second therapy.
Yeah, and like I said, hoping to help other people. That's our goal. That's our whole goal, is to help you. And I think, what is that, your motto? Like, that's the motto for the podcast, to help you and spread awareness and educate you, so that way you don't have to do all of the work yourself. We're not here on this earth to be alone. We're here to connect with people, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. You're not the only. Every experience I like to think someone else has at least gone through it or is going through it or will go through it. Like someone can relate to you in some kind of way. We all have at least something in common, no matter how different we are.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. I'm excited for it. And I'm excited to finally have my schedule back down because like this insanity that's been going on the last few weeks, I'm like, I need my routine back because I'm very OCD. So when I like to have a routine. When my routine gets out of whack, then I'm like, wait a minute, slow down.
Right.
Even if I'm super busy, I don't mind being super busy, but I just like to have my schedule.
Yes, I hear you.
How's the weather out there? It looks rainy and crazy
right now. It's raining. It's raining and thundering. They have everybody out here standing for the hi guys, I'm in the pickup line. And it's gonna get crazy loud pretty soon because I'm at the front now. So they're gonna start loading in. But yeah,
if you've watched episodes, you already know me and Karen sometimes do episodes on the go.
Yeah, gotta do them in the car line. But with our schedules and everything, it's going to be hopefully moving forward before the car line.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll have it all worked out now that we got the schedules down.
Yes, that is the plan. There's one.
Awesome. Well,
3 more to go.
We just wanted to say hi to you guys, let you know we're still here. We'll be back next week and we'll actually have episodes roaring on out. And I have we got some guest stars that want to come on. It's gonna be good stuff. But
yes, I'm excited. Thank you all so much for the love and the patience and your mercy and your grace for us. And there goes DJ.
Oh really? I'm
yeah.
so done.
All right. Bye guys.
Love you.
Bye, babies.